Hi, another book to talk to you about, and this one is The Miseducation of Evie Epworth by Matson Taylor, and it's I'm pretty sure it's a debut novel, and it's an interesting read, this one. Sorry, I am using that word again. I always say interesting. It's the summer of 1962, and 16-year-old Evie Epworth stands on the cusp of womanhood. But what kind of woman will she be? So Evie lives with her dad, excuse me, on a farm in Yorkshire. And her mum died when she was a baby, and she helps her dad on the farm, and her loves are Adam Faith. She's got 2 Adam Faith posters in her room, Sophisticated Adam and Brooding Adam, and she talks to these posters when she's troubled and she wants inspiration and advice. And she needs a lot of it at the moment because moved into the house is Christine, who is buxom, very big boobs, lots of pink, really not glamorous, blousy, in your face, blonde hair, a gold digger. That's what she is. Christine is a gold digger. All pink clothes and boobs, and she's wanting to move in on Arthur, Evie's dad, to get his money, to ultimately marry him, get his money, and then make sure that Evie is out of the picture. She wants Evie to be a hairdresser or a bus conductress, just something to get her out of the house. And she's making little changes in the house, of taking out the range and bringing in a cooker. Not that she can cook, she burns everything she touches. Her mother that is there, Vera, her mother is there constantly doing all the work for Christine, because Christine is too busy trying to ensnare Arthur to do any work. Her mum's there, sort of, oh, make me a cup of tea, mum, and do the cleaning, mum. And so this is the household that Evie is in. Her closest friend is a lady called Mrs. Scott Pym, who lives nearby, and she is almost the mother that Evie hasn't got, and they are very close friends. She bakes with Mrs. Scott Pym, she has tea with Mrs. Scott Pym, and they are good friends. And Mrs. Scott Pym is absolutely horrified that Arthur has been taken in by Christine. And so the two of them concoct this plan to use a bit of Yorkshire magic to get rid of Christine. So that is what this story is all about. And you have got some really well-drawn characters. Christine is almost like a caricature of every gold digger that you've ever come across. You know, she can't understand the new ways. Everything's got to be Tupperware or plastic, or that is what she sees as modern. She doesn't see beyond anything cultural. She can't understand why Evie wants to read books. You know, what am I reading a book for? This you've got all these magazines. You know, it's a real clash of characters. There's some funny moments in there. There's lots of hints of the 60s that I remember as a child, as a girl. You know, so the Beatles and stuff like that, things that I grew up with. So there's lots of things that made me remember my own childhood in here. And it's funny. And yes, I enjoyed it. I can't say I loved it, but I enjoyed it. So that is The Miseducation of Evie Epworth by Matson Taylor. If you want some good caricatures of good characters, sort of money-grabbing schemers and stuff like that, pick this one up. So take care. Happy reading. Bye.